You said, I don't fight. Dave said, why you got muscles? You said, I got muscles to look good. You know why I know? Because it's on tape.
When someone that I consider family, I've never been in a situation where someone that I consider family actually tried to have somebody physically put their hands on me. It blew my mind. The level of disrespect, it was so un-Harlem that it was embarrassing. That one of the ones that I raised would actually try to have me hurt.
Damon Dash is about to break his silence on the situation where Jim Jones tried to set him up, jump him, and even more shocking, try to record the entire situation for everybody to see.
And for what? You know, what could have been done in that moment that you would physically want your man or someone that kind of helped you to get humiliated?
You went and got a couple niggas, and I know these niggas, they my niggas too. You tell them you got a problem, they jump in the car, they don't know who you got a problem with. They get down there as Dame. You boy niggas to jump Dame Dash? Really? Dame Dash, you couldn't fight Dame Dash? Lucky the niggas that you bought was like, oh shit, hold on, I thought we was coming for some real beef. This Dame Dash. But Dame ain't no sucker. Dame was ready to fight all three of y'all. And then when Dame realized the other two niggas wasn't doing it, he said, I want to fight you. You said, I don't fight. Dave said, why you got muscles? You said, I got muscles to look good. You know why I know? Because it's on tape. Did I put the tape out? Did I tell niggas, yo, put that tape out? Because Dame was stunned. Dame said, yo, get the fuck off my block. Y'all niggas ain't about to do nothing. Dame was in downtown on Orchard Street acting like he was in Harlem and told niggas, yo, get the fuck off my block. I told niggas, don't put that tape out, man. It ain't worth it.
It's this classic tale. It's always the friends that end up hurting each other the most. It's always your best friend. It's always the people you put on. And it's just, to me, systematically, it's been the behavior pattern within our culture is the people that we help the most and love the most and grew up with are the coolest with, supposed to be your best friends, are usually the ones that hurt you. It's always like that.
Dame's about to drop a couple of jewels on the way he wanted Dipset to move the entire time. Perhaps if they did, things would have turned out a bit different.
And, you know, for me, civil war is always bad for business. The only people that gain are the people that are being entertained watching that have nothing to do with it. And, you know, I think, especially like us being from Harlem, it's just a big, a physical altercation and a public altercation is always a black eye for whatever neighborhood you're from when it's internal. And, you know, I heard what you know, a couple people called me about what Jim said about me. And I was like, I don't know, I understand that. And then I heard what Cam said. You know, that was true. People asked me, it's been brought up. You know, Big Face Gary, he was appalled, but he was like, why didn't you ever tell us? You know, why didn't you ever tell us that he came to the block with his boys and you know, had to almost get into an altercation? And it was really like, when someone that I consider family, I've never been in a situation where someone that I consider family actually tried to have somebody physically put their hands on me. It blew my mind. The level of disrespect, it was so un-Harlem that it was embarrassing. That one of the ones that I raised would actually try to have me hurt. And for what? You know, what could have been done in that moment that you would physically want your man or someone that kind of helped you to get humiliated? Because that's all that would have been if somebody would have came on my block, or rather to my art gallery. It was my art gallery, and put their hands on me in front of my girl. So there was just no way that was going to happen without some degree of a fight. But again, what broke my heart was I felt like I raised everybody better than that, you know, and it looked like a black eye to whatever I was teaching, you know. It was just embarrassing. And, you know, family business should be within family. But at the end of the day, it's all just been talk, you know. We're all in our 50s, or I'm in my 50s. They must be getting ready to get in their 50s. and the violent tough thing, it's definitely never going to be the proper example that we want to lead by. Like, I know the younger versions of ourselves would have been laughing at us like, yo, sit y'all old asses down. When we were younger, we always laughed at everybody older that was trying to act young or doing young things. So the tough thing has been over since the 40s, probably early 30s. It was like, you too old to me to be tough like past 30, your early 30s. It's family time. It's time to invest in your future. It's time to do things that you want your children to do. And fighting amongst your friends 20, 30 years later, your best friends, the people that you fought with to get where you had to go, the ones that was broke with you and then got rich with you, and you fought, that's not the proper example. And I can't even say nothing because I've led by the wrong example.
You gotta respect what Dane's saying right now. Not only is he sending a message to Cam and Jim over the situation that's going public, he's also owning the things he's done in the past that he sees as a mistake. That's growth.
Me beefing with homeboy, but again, if you ask me, I'm just like a bystander in that. I never chose to get at any of my brothers unless they got at me publicly and I had to change a narrative. But there's a lot of stuff that just doesn't get said because it's not everybody's business. And at the end of the day, 50 started the shit it's an interview that happened with 50 and Cam, and it turned into, civil war verbally.
50 operates by the 48 laws of power. After this interview, we are going to get into the mastermind strategy 50 uses to not only defeat his enemies by keeping them close, but also how he applies this to business to reach levels of success that some people can't even imagine.
And as long as we keep it on, words, it doesn't really matter. Nothing got said. I'm sure at some point, brothers fight and they get over it. For me, I just mine was blown, that he was that confident to think that could happen, or that the disrespect of our relationship. Like, I felt like I had done so much for him. I did a play with him, a movie with his whole crew. I made albums with Mel Matrix. I literally have records and songs with Mel Matrix that we still listen to. We were really, like, I thought of a family that could never, ever, nothing would be able to make, like, I could never put my hands on any of my little brothers, really, unless I'm defending myself. Or any of my older brothers, the people that I respect, even if I know I can beat them, or even if, they may have lost power over the years, I'm always going to give them a certain amount of respect, just so the younger dudes know. Like, if you do that to your OG, someone would probably do that considers you an OG. Boss! And I don't know. But again, it is what it is. I never really wanted to, it wasn't nothing I was ever proud of. It made me sad because, again, we grew up together. But it's like, the tough talk, it's just, I don't know. But again, I would prefer, because 50 started all of this. Like, he's sitting back, he probably laughing, look what we did, and I don't see nobody from his crew going ham at him or any division in this moment. So that's the one thing I don't like, is that, it feels like he might have started something. He's sitting back and laughing.
What you did, so we was having interior problems at Dipset. Nobody knew about this. Nobody knew that we was, like, not on the same page.
Right.
So when me and you were battling during our music thing, you got members of Dipset to come to your show. And I'm like...
That beef was one of the wildest moments in hip-hop history.
Put Cameron on the phone.
And
Put Cameron on the phone.
Hang on.
It wasn't just because both of them were determined never to take an L, but also because they were both top-tier trolls.
So you can shut down diplomat projects?
I'm not talking about diplomats. Cam, you really want that?
No, that's what I was asking. Can you do it? That's what I'm asking.
What I'm saying.
Now I must repent. I effed up and went and got beef with 50 Cent.
And you could tell at any given moment things could probably go from jokes to serious. Every clapback was chaos, and it felt like the whole world couldn't look away. The two have obviously worked past their differences. In this clip, the two sit down and talk about their past problems.
So I'm sitting there like,
Yeah, that was
this is kind of smoke. Cause I wouldn't have thought about reaching out to Yayo or Lloyd Banks. I'm like, niggas going public with this?
I'm like, yo.
What was your thought process behind saying, yo, you know what? Fuck the songs. How did this work?
Let me say this. Look,
how'd it go?
I was there. I'm in your horse and carriage video. I'm in the pool.
What? You know what? You told me this.
Your horse and carriage video.
You told me this before.
I was in the pool in the horse and carriage.
Wow, that's crazy.
So if you look, like when everybody's there,
right?
Jimmy was not a rapper then,
right?
He was your man, like on the side, like in the side. Just he was not a rapper at all,
right?
So when Ballin' took place, and I'm looking and I'm going, oh, he having a moment. That's the Lloyd Banks. It's Lloyd Banks thing. He wanted that. He was watching them be that, like Mace be that, and Cam be that, and looked at, and it was finally he had one.
Mm-hmm.
And I just looked, and I knew I just took the shot, Murder, to see, because I wasn't sure he was gonna go for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, we like Jimmy better than you anyway, Cam. Then you gotta watch to see how he responds. And then when you see, he like, oh shit, he really like that. Hey, give me this, get me Jimmy. Yeah, tell him we want you at the show, Jimmy.
And I'm back. It's your boy 50 Cent bringing you more Rap City. It's going down right here. I know this is your favorite show right now because I'm on it. And I told y'all earlier I was going to bring somebody new in the G Unit. I might have a new signing, I might not. You see, I got the whole G Unit here. We're going to get it going. What you got back there? Ah! Oh, man. Hey, what you know? What you know? It's your man Jim Jones right here. Bought you the biggest record of last year, right?
Oh yeah, we had a nice
what we
time
call
last
that
year.
one? What we call that one?
I was balling, we still balling. What's poppin', big baby?
Was balling. You know, so
man, we got this.
So why was you here? Right? We gotta do that one time. Tell me how to show you how you do it.
You got to pass me the ball for me.
That's how we gotta do that.
Throw you the ball, baby.
You know what I mean?
Shit, we here. I just came to show some support. You know, I respect Gina G Unit is one of the few movements that I do respect in this game and things like that. You know me, I'm a hustler, so I'm always open for money and things like that. But,
that's what this is. This is the ultimate hustler version of Rap City right here.
It's still diplomats, though, baby.
Yeah. Let's talk about how like what you got going on.
Oh, now you know I got a new deal pending. I don't want to break no hearts or shake the tables too much, but somebody to offer me a whole bunch of money that I can't refuse and things like that.
Don't blow that till negotiations is done.
I'm not going to blow that up too much, but I think it's pretty much done. You dig? But besides that, the album coming out, y'all look forward to that Bird Gang album, Dipset, G Unit. Don't be scared.
That's right. We brought you Jim Jones. We brought you Jim Jones, and be surprised because we got more surprises to come.